Alright guys, we are back in Sector 1. The last video I did, we talked about C-3PO doing damage for some reason. Now we are going to finish off Sector 1. I'm actually just going to rush through it. Might be a longer video, but if you guys want to see the best path to take through Sector 1, it's going to be, obviously I did this in the last video, down, up, here. Okay, so now we need to see data disk stockpile. We have another agony for debuffs. Allied gain offense up, critical damage, okay. So we have some potency, turn meter. Whenever an ally gains a buff, they also gain turn meter. So this could be helpful for a Padme team. When the enemy ball falls below 100%, all allies. So I'm actually going to grab this because we do use a lot of buff-intensive teams in terms of Jedi and Padme teams. So again, if you guys missed the first video, strategy is use your strongest team. I'm throwing in a Padme simply because we had to face a lot of Geos. Lots of assists, especially for this team. So, yeah, we're going to hop in with, let's see, we got some Separatists here with Watt, and we got some Night Sisters. Oh, Night Sisters will get absolutely destroyed. We're going to follow the same strategy. We're going to do Padme in here. Obviously, our energy is down. I talked about last video. C-3PO does damage for some reason. It's kind of crazy, but, C-3PO does damage. Let's cleanse this. So we'll gain turn meter as we gain buffs, which is nice. So this should give everyone enough turn meter, or at least Padme get to 100. This should give us some more turn meter. And so he has 13 stacks here. What is this? Watch. He's going to do... He does damage. Very interesting. Obviously, we forgot to read the modifier, but they just get a nice little buff there. Which is fine. We have C-3PO to carry us home. Alright. Yep, so they're going to dodge there, get some tenacity up. Padme is far away from a cleanse, and she just got stunned, which is not good. But we are going to take out Daka, call in for assist. If we can take Talzin out, only 5 stacks of courage on C-3PO. I never thought I would say 5 stacks of courage on C-3PO. What is going on here, guys? This is actually hilarious. C-3PO offensive. Maybe you got to mod your offense. Mod your C-3PO for offense. Mod your C-3PO for offense. That's so funny. Alright. I got 5 stacks here. This Talzin's going to take... I mean, they're just honestly running turn meter circles around us. We basically are just waiting for Padme to do this to give us turn meter so that C-3PO can kill other Talzin. And then we can just auto basic. What is going on, guys? This is actually hilarious. C-3PO with the massive damage. Alright, so the path continues. We are still... So even if you don't use a Padme, if you guys have a Jedi team, this path will work as well for you. Traya against those Geos, obviously, if you have a weaker roster, but... gain 5 speed and evasion. Allied units gain 5% speed and evasion. Okay, that'll be used for full cut. Oh, the allied unit in the leader slot gains max health. This is awesome. We're going to grab this for our Padme. Throw that in there. So we are compiling a good set of discs for the route that we're taking. We're going to continue to find that. Obviously, this is that team that did 20 attacks in a row. Down here. Actually, I didn't even know what this team is. So some sort of Sith team here. Obviously, we know that this Padme easily counters these OR. So this is how we're going to punch through that main phase, since they can attack of up to 20 times in a row. And now we know C-3PO does damage. All right, let's get this, because they're going to attack a bunch. Let's just get some more turn meter, see if we can get some stacks over on C-3PO. Let's just get a big hit. I never thought I'd say let's get a big hit over on Enfy's Nest with C-3PO. Alright, we're just going to counterattack them into oblivion. Alright, there we go. He's out of here. We can honestly auto-basic this. Yeah. So this is still looking like the best route possible for you early to mid-game players. If you're struggling and you don't have big whale accounts, this is definitely going to be the path you want to take. We got some more of these little cards here. I think we use those to buy consumables. Actually, let me quickly back out current rewards. More key cards, yeah, we know that. So here's the reward structure. Can we just claim these right off the bat? Or I'll just actually wait just in case. Okay, so the rewards are terrible. Let's actually back out. Go over here. Can we buy anything yet? Okay, these are 20 key cards. Are these stamina? Okay, so we're going to buy a couple of these eventually just to get, once we have enough cards, just to get our Padme team back up and running. Let's finish off Sector 1 really quickly. So we're still on the best path. Oh, this will be a cakewalk. So our team is going to be weaker as we have less stamina, as you guys know, but we're still leaps and bounds ahead. If you guys aren't at this point where you have decently relicked Padme teams, you can still get through this pretty easily. I'm actually just going to throw this up in auto basic. We're just farming up key cards at the moment. Important characters, I think we're going to try to get some stamina on Padme, then probably on Kenobi and Anakin, and then we obviously need, you know, C-3PO, because he builds up stacks really quickly, so he's actually a nuke character in that sense. Since he builds up courage so quickly, he's actually going to be our main damage dealer. Anakin's not our main damage dealer, it's C-3PO. This is so funny. C3. I'm going to check my Discord. Is anyone else noticing this? I'm going to quickly check my Discord while I power through this. Okay, Discord is lagging on my phone, so we're going to keep going. Let's just see what people on Discord are having to say about this. Most of the modifiers aren't too bad. The modifiers against the Geos, if you lose the battle, you don't lose stamina. That's the problem. Okay, so you guys are doing pretty good. So now we have this Wandering Scavenger. Obviously, we have to commit. We don't have enough. Okay, so we have, nothing we want to buy, obviously. So let's go. We have this team and a Mon Mothma team. Let's see what the modifiers, the odds. Okay, so we don't want to go against these guys. Avoid these guys at all possible because he's going to attack infinitely because he has like 100+% crit chance. Gain 9 stacks. Oh, they just have the thrill of the hunt. That's fine. Okay, so actually let's see if we can battle one more time without refilling stamina, because we have 20 stamina, which means we can go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to go stamina to Padme, stamina to Kenobi, stamina to C-3PO. Let's see if we can hop in here. 40% stamina. We should still be riding pretty high. I'm going to go after Mando, obviously, because he's the only character I'm really worried about. Okay, taunt has gone up, which is fine because Kenobi can do this. Give us some turn meter because we have that. Actually, let's just get some more turn meter. Okay, big hit. Another big hit. Okay, he's out of here. Now we're just going to try to take out Mando before he annihilates us. Let's just give him a kick, and then we can probably auto-basic the rest of this. Okay, so things that we've learned thus far is, obviously I'm showing you guys the best path if you use some sort of Padme team. You might have lower relics on your Padme. You're probably still going to be in a good spot because I'm absolutely dominating this with slightly higher relic Padme team than most early to mid-game players are going to have. But again, if you want to use your Jedi, you're probably going to work well. You just need something that can clean those dots off of that first section when you go against those that Karth team, or that Canderous, the Canderous who attacked, if you saw my last video, 20+ times in a row. So we're still hopping through here. We still have the best pathway through here. Okay. We have another Phoenix team, which should be easy. And then this team down here, obviously we want to go up so that we can go in the middle and have opportunity to decide which one we want. So we are going to have to buy energy. I'm going to purchase some energy here. I'm actually going to back out. We're going to do this. Actually, let me see if those rewards had any tickets in them. They did. Awesome. Okay, so we claimed some rewards. So who do we need stamina for? We obviously need stamina for Padme. So 25% stamina. What is this? 71% tenacity. Duration 4. Okay. Tenacity booster, critical chance, health. Okay. None of this stuff we really need. So we're going to buy a stim pack here. Oh, we can only buy one. Interesting. Okay, so we only have one stim pack here. So we're actually going to use that stim pack. We're actually going to use that stim pack on C-3PO. And what we're going to do is we're going to use up the stamina of the Padme team. And then we're going to stim C-3PO. Yeah, then we're going to stim C-3PO and use him under a CLS team. And see if that works. Actually, without the courage, the stims on the C-3PO is not going to matter too much. So I am just going to hold on to that consumable for the moment. Time will obviously allow my team to get their stamina back. I think it's like 1% every time like your stuff resets, which is really, really slow, but shouldn't be a real issue for us if we're being honest. I got stuff to do today. Got to study, I got practice, I got other videos to make. So by the time I get back around to it for the next video, for Sector 2, I've had my team should be all ready to go, and C-3PO should be yeah, C-3PO is just doing massive damage. It's crazy. Even with no stamina, he's doing massive amounts of damage. C-3PO is the best character. This is hilarious, guys. I never thought I'd say C-3PO, but C-3PO is carrying an event. Okay. So, overcharged health steal. That's health steal. If we see any stamina, we don't see any stamina. So, let's scout this out. That's fine. That's fine. We might actually go lower. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in here. Healers. Allied healers gain offense. That's fine. When enemy falls low, health allies gain 100% or 22%. So we're actually going to grab that. We're going to throw that on here for a second. It's actually a fairly useful one. All right. And we're actually going to go... Yeah, we're going to go bottom. 20% stamina. Sith counter. Traya counters Padme, but since we're a higher relic, we're going to use our Padme. Obviously, you guys can use some sort of other team in that slot. So as long as we can take Traya out quickly, let's cleanse all that. So let's see who Traya decides to isolate. Confuse. Let's just get rid of all this. Should give us massive amounts of turn meter. Let's get a big AoE. If we can take Traya out before she isolates, we'll be in a good spot, which we can. Now, big hit over. We're going to delete Scion. Okay, let's just do this. Auto basic. So I'm going to leave them at 10% turn meter just in case there's a team that only my Padme team can beat. And we'll let them recharge. I guess buy up those stamina packs if you can. They're going to be super useful. Okay, so now we have another reward. We can get 50 more of these cards, which is fine. We have to go against these guys, which means we're going to throw in a different team. I'm going to throw in CLS, maybe. Let's actually see how these bounty hunters fare. Since they didn't do well against that one specific team, and I know a lot of you guys who follow my channel are going to have these bounty hunters right here. They're gear 12, so they're not really the best, but I don't even remember what team we're going against. Okay, here. So if we can ability block, which we can't, onto new, they shouldn't have anyone who does massive amounts of damage. And we should, since we're getting debuffs and turn meter, we should be right as rain to just run turn meter circles around these guys. Obviously we do this. Hopefully it hits another character, which it does. We can pop over here. Okay, so that worked very well. Very, very well. Okay, so bounty hunters we know can counter those separatist new Genray teams without Brood Alpha or Dooku. I mean, Dooku probably could get countered as well since he's got so low health, but we're looking pretty good, and we're almost at the boss fight. Ewoks, Hux. Obviously, we want to go back up to the middle because there is a stim pack right here, so we are going to go middle. Let's use same bounty hunter team. since a lot of you guys have it, I'm just going to show off different teams. Obviously, I have better teams for fighting this. Let me just quickly send out a message to my Discord. I'm going to say, I have found the best Conquest character. It's not who you would expect. Wait for the video soon. Boom. Send that out to 1,000+ people. Okay, so what did they do? I wasn't really paying attention, but we get some turn meter with some debuffs. Let's get some more turn meter here. Oh no, we get turn meter on buffs, not debuffs, but we do have that thing that gives us extra turn meter on debuffs as well. You know, if they would let us take a turn. As long as Bosk can heal himself up. Let's just do this. Since Boba is our main damage dealer, try to get a big hit. They have confusion, so the retribution won't hit. This is obviously not the best team to use against them, but we'll be fine. As long as Bosk, you know, can take a turn. If Bosk can take a turn, obviously he's got the confusion, which is going to really mess him up. And C-3PO, well, C-3PO doesn't have his stacks of courage, so he's no longer the best character in the game, but... Okay, let's get some more debuffs. Another taunt. We obviously have got our recovery back. You know what? Let's just pop this right here. Boom, and we are set. We are squared away. We're what, running at 16-ish minutes? Did my blue stacks crash? No, it did not. Victory. Actually, they're all saying it's cup. I'm going to say it's not actually a meme. Okay, so we got more of these, and since we did go middle, we can pick up a stim. Let's see, what do we got over here? Power, nah. Okay, what we want to do is we want to commit mid. Overcharge, where's that stim? I saw a stim pack, right? Small stim pack, medium stim pack. We are going to buy this small stim pack for 10%. Okay, so we have bounty hunters. We have Grievous. Here we're going to face this Grievous team a lot, so I'm actually going to throw in this squad right here. As you guys know, Jedi Knight Revan directly counters General Grievous. A lot of you guys have Jedi Knight Revan teams, and a lot of you guys might have chose a different path and have gone after General Grievous. So we're going to do this. I'm actually going to just right off the bat go for Newt Gunray, because his extortions are going to be a real pain in the butt. Let's see. Let's pass some turn meter. Okay, now we got to get B2 out of there. I'm going to call in, most people will call in Yoda, but my Yoda is gear 12 as opposed to my Revan, who is a lot higher. Let's get some buffs over to Yoda, see if we can get that turn back around. Pass it over to Yoda here so we can pass the buffs after we steal some stealth. Please don't lose all your buffs. So we still got $6. We're one turn off, so we're actually going to, let's just start smacking away over at Grievous. Over here, we can call him in to assist and should take out Grievous and be in a good spot. Then we can just auto basic, save our abilities. Honestly, auto basics are just faster because the animations are a lot sooner. So if you guys are wondering why I auto basic a lot, it's simply just because it takes less time. Alright, so we got that Grievous team squared away. We're still on the best possible path. We have picked up stims. We have found the best character in C-3PO. So we are chug-a-lug-a-lugging along. And we are one squad off of Traya. So we have Hux, we have CLS. We're going to go after this Hux team right here. I'm actually going to CLS them, and then against Traya, I'll probably just... I don't know. I'll probably just Darth Revan it. If you guys don't have Darth Revan, I'll try to think of, obviously, other characters are better against Traya. We could maybe CLS again, just to get that turn beater squared away. Oh yeah, CLS is going to absolutely dominate these guys. Let's actually strip over here, just so that when we AoE, maybe he'll die. Yeah, okay, good strats there. Let's take him out quickly, and then let's just take him out. And auto basic. Don't even, he died before I could even press auto basic. Okay, so we are at the final boss battle. Okay, final boss battle for Sector 1. Let's check out modifiers. Feats. We can get some cards here. Do at least 100,000 damage. Defeat. Yeah, we're not going to worry about feats. The boss gains taunt at the start of encounter, which cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. All of the boss's allies deal more damage, take less damage, and lose turn meter when they take damage from these attacks. Oh, and lose turn meter when they take damage from an attack. These effects are removed. Okay. So we have the boss here. Obviously, I have better teams. I have Padme. If you have any left, is countered by Treya, but could probably do it since it's just year 12. I'm gonna run in with a 3-man CLS just to see if it would work. If it doesn't work, I'll back out and we'll use like a Darth Revan or a Darth Vader Empire team or something like that. Maybe even Bounty Hunters. So she is taunting, but because we have this lineup right here, we can actually go around the taunt, which is going to be super helpful. AoE over here. We're not going to be able to go around until we have CLS or until we just absolutely delete her. Okay. Obviously, CLS is going to take damage when assisting, but we got that pretty easily. Okay, so we got 3 stars. Sector 1 is completed. We have found the best character. We actually maximized our stim potential, which is fantastic. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we have whenever an ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, they also deal max health damage. We already have that. Maybe we can stack them. Enemy units gain 2 damage over time effects and burning for 2 turns at the start of their turn, which can't be resisted. This is actually useful. I'm actually going to grab this. Let's throw that in there. You know, an extra burning, extra debuff off the field will help our bounty hunters. And we are off to Sector 2. Let's claim this reward. We got 50 more of these, which means we can buy more stims. Okay, so that is how you beat Sector 2 the best way possible. We beat the boss. We showed you the best character. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like the video, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys later. You're fucking joking.